Hi kids, we have already learnt about air, water and weather and how our days and night cost and how our seasons cost and how do winds blow, air and sea breeze and land breeze. Now we are going to talk about water. Water, as you all know, it is a basic necessity for all living organisms. 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. All human beings, whether it is plants and animals, all of them require water. Water exists in three forms. It is ice, water and water vapor. What it is happening? It changes from one form to another either by heating or by cooling. Now we will learn about the process of evaporation. Evaporation is nothing but where the water changes into water vapor on heating. Water water vapor heat panela மாறிது. That process only is known as evaporation. Okay. Next we are going to see about humidity. The amount of water vapor. Amount of water vapor atmosphere எவ்வளோ amount இருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறது தான் humidity. Amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere. இப்போ water heat ஆகையில என்ன ஆகுது? It changes into vapor. That water vapor that is present in the atmosphere. Atmosphere is nothing but the air around you. The amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere is known as humidity. Whether the weather will be hot or cold or whatever it is based on the amount of water vapor that is present in the air. Okay. Next we are going to see how does this rate of evaporation takes place. Evaporation எப்படி exist ஆகும். What are the possibilities for the evaporations to take place faster? First, it is the speed of the wind. Next one, whether the wind is blowing fast or whether the wind is very slow. According to that only evaporation takes place. Next one, heat. Heat is whereas when you keep a bowl of water under the hot sun, what will happen? It will evaporate faster. When it is kept inside the house, it will take less time. Likewise, surface area, whether it is kept in a broad vessel or in the narrow vessel. Likewise, if it is broad means evaporation takes place faster. When the vessel is very narrow, it takes a little more slower. Humidity. If the humidity present in the atmosphere, if the air present in the atmosphere is already cool, then water evaporation will take lesser time. If the humidity is very hot, climate hot இருக்கேல evaporation fast நடக்கும். climate cold இருக்கேல, weather cold இருக்கேல என்ன ஆகும்? slow தான் process நடக்கும். Next one, first we saw about evaporation. Next we are going to see about condensation. Condensation is nothing but the water vapor changes into water. Water ஆவியா போகிறது water மாறிடுது. எப்படி water மாறுது? When you cool the water, when you cool the vessel, it changes into water. On cooling, evaporation on heating, condensation on cooling. For example, if you are taking a pot filled with water and start to boil, what will you see on the upper side or on the underside of the lid? You will see water droplets. This is because of condensation taking place. Okay, when these tiny droplets, what will happen? It will be formed when you start heating, and when you off the stove, you can see droplets in the lid. You can try this experiment in the home. It cools down and it forms water droplets. Clouds are also formed in the process of condensation only. Okay, during winter season, have you seen tiny droplets present in the leaves? Yes, you would have seen these tiny droplets that are present in the leaves or grass are known as dews. This dew is formed in the presence of condensation of water vapor. Water vapor condense ஆகையில அந்த tiny droplets எங்க present இருக்கு? leavesல you are able to see. Now we will see an activity on evaporation and condensation. First what you have to do, you have to wet an handkerchief and spread it in the dry sun. What will you observe? Within 1 or 2 hours, you will notice that the handkerchief will be dry. What does it prove? Because of the hot sun, evaporation is taking place. தண்ணி kerchiefல இருக்க தண்ணி உறிஞ்சு evaporate ஆயிடுது. That process is known as evaporation. Next, condensation. What is if you again what if you again have keep the tumbler of ice. Next experiment to prove condensation is when you keep a tumbler of water and put some ice cubes, you see water droplets around the tumbler. This is because of condensation. Kerchief dries because of evaporation, and you can see the water droplets outside the tumbler. It is because of condensation. The atmosphere around the tumbler makes the air around it cool, and so you can see the droplets of water that is present in the tumbler. Next, we are going to talk about water cycle. Water cycle is nothing but when the sun heats the water that is present in the seas, rivers, lakes and ponds, and this water changes into, when it is heating, what will happen? It changes into water vapor. Water vapor மாறனோட்டு அது எங்க ரைஸ் ஆகுது? It rises to the atmosphere, and this when it rises to the atmosphere, it condenses and form tiny droplets of water. தண்ணி கீழேந்து evaporate ஆகி கண்டென்ஸ் ஆகி அட்மாஸ்பியரில், அந்த அட்மாஸ்பியர் வந்து என்ன ஆகுது? clouds-ஆ மாறிடுது. So clouds-ஆ மாறினோட்டு when the clouds become heavy, when there are tiny droplets that forms the clouds, it becomes heavy, and what will happen? It will come down as rain to the earth's surface. First evaporation takes place, and then what is happening? Then these evaporation condenses into water droplets, and these droplets, when they reach the clouds, it becomes heavier, and it comes down as rain. This process is known as water cycle. The process, the continuous cycle in the nature, is known as water cycle. The process forms a continuous cycle in the nature where condensation, evaporation, and then it comes down as rain. Okay. Next, we are going to see what is precipitation. Precipitation is nothing but the condensation of the atmospheric water vapor. Water vapor atmosphere-ல எவ்வளோ வந்து கண்டென்சேஷன், எவ்வளோ வாட்டர் வேப்பர் ப்ரெசண்ட்டாக இருக்குது. the condensation of atmospheric water vapor, atmosphere-ல இருக்கிற water vapor when it condenses, that is known as precipitation. ஓகே, the atmospheric water vapor உன்னோட சுற்றி இருக்கிற அட்மாஸ்பியரில் எவ்வளோ ப்ரெசண்ட்டாக இருக்குது, எவ்வளோ கண்டென்ஸ் ஆகி இருக்குது, that is on the earth surface is known as precipitation. Precipitation include rain, sleet, hail and snow. Next topic is we are going to see about water purification. You all know that you have to drink clean water. Clean water in the sense it should not contain any sand, dirt and germs. It should be fit for use. When you have sand and dirt and germs present in the water, will you be able to drink and cook that water? We will definitely not be able to use it. So what are the different ways that you can purify the water? First one, you all know boiling. Boiling is the simplest form of purifying the water. If you boil 10 minutes, if you boil a bowl of water, all the germs present in it will start to dry. So what will happen? It is ready for us to use. Next process is sedimentation. When you take a beaker of water and leave it undisturbed without disturbing it, if you leave it for some minutes or seconds, all the sand particles or dust will settle in the bottom of the beaker. That process where you are leaving the solution undisturbed is known as sedimentation. Next process is decantation. What is decantation? The sedimented water that comes up and all the dust particles will be at the bottom of the beaker. அந்த தண்ணியை வந்து டிஸ்டர்பே பண்ணாமல், டஸ்ட் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸை டிஸ்டர்பே பண்ணாமல் இன்னொரு பீக்கரில் ஊற்றுனா, that is only known as decantation. From this can you are pouring into another can leaving behind only the dust particles. That is known as decantation. Next process is filtration. Filtration is nothing but, you all know how your parents will filter the tea, that is after adding milk and tea leaves with the help of a filter, vadigatti. So that is only we are going to see in science term. All the process by separating insoluble impurities, கரையாத impurities, filter paper வழியா ஒரு funnel use பண்ணி இன்னொரு ஃபன்னல்லேருந்து ஊற்றுறப்ப வடிகட்டி மாதிரி அந்த ஃபில்டர் பேப்பர் வடிகட்டிடும் ஆல் த டஸ்ட் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ். அந்த டஸ்ட் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ் only clean water comes to the bottom of the beaker. This is known as filtration. When you filter something in a using a filter paper or filter tea leaves filter பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம்ல, that process is known as filtration. Next we are going to see about chlorination. Chlorine is nothing but adding a chemical substance to the water to kill the germs. Germs kill பண்றதுக்காக நம்ம chlorinate பண்றோம். Chlorinate means that is the chemical that is used to kill the germs that is present in the water. Next one we are going to see what save water. In spite of having so many water resources, we should use this natural resources in a valuable manner. ரொம்ப பாதுகாத்து பத்திரமா வச்சுக்கணும். Whatever activities we need to do, cooking, drinking, bathing, watering plants, washing our car, etc. We need water for so many activities. People also used to walk from so long distances to get one pot of water. So we should preserve it, and we should not make it we should not use it in plenty. Okay, since we are having only a scarce amount of water. Okay, now we will see what are the ways that you can save water. You should not leave the tap open after brushing your teeth. ப்ரஷ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கையில தண்ணி அப்படியே திறந்து விட்டுட்டே நிற்கக்கூடாது. இமீடியட்லி யூ ஷுட் க்ளோஸ் இட். நெக்ஸ்ட், டர்ன் ஆஃப் த டேப் ப்ராப்பர்லி வித்தவுட் எனி ட்ரிப்ஸ். தண்ணி ஒழுவுறதே இல்லாமல் நல்லா வந்து இப்போ டேப்பை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி வச்சுருங்க அப்படிங்கிறாங்க. யூ ஷுட் யூஸ் வாட்டர் கேன்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் ஹோஸ் பைப்ஸ் டு வாட்டர் த plants. And even you should use what? Even for cleaning the cars, you should use water in the bucket instead of hose pipes. Water can use பண்ணுங்க. You should leave the tap closed after using. After brushing your teeth, during brushing your teeth, you should close the tap and you should not open the tap and leave it like that. Okay. So far you all understand, children? Yes. Thank you.